What is going on, everyone? Mystic from Mystical Tomes here, and today we're going to be doing another reaction on Scary Compilation Volume 89 from the well-known YouTuber called Beelzebub. If you guys enjoy my commentary, my feedback, and my reaction here, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, bell notification on here. This is a quick disclaimer saying that all video and audio rights belong to Beelzebub. All video and audio rights belong to Beelzebub. This is strictly for reaction purposes only. And as a separate thing, how's everyone doing today? Haven't checked up on you very recently, so I'm sorry about that. I want you guys to know that I'm always here for you guys. I'm glad that you guys watch these videos with me, and if you guys enjoy. So without further ado, let's get started and see if we actually get scared. Which we usually do. We get creeped out on a lot of these. So without further ado, let's get started.
On March 18th of 2024, a restaurant waiter begins to panic after noticing something very strange in the video he just took. The man in this video is known as Dustin Frazier, and while working the night shift all by himself, he decided to record a video for a friend using Snapchat. This is something that he often does, as messaging friends makes him feel less alone when he works by himself. Other employees completely understand, as they themselves don't like being alone at this diner. Like any other night, Dustin records a video for a friend, but as he watches it before sending it over, he immediately starts to freak out. Take a look.
No, because I'm freaking out, guys. So I just Snapchatted my friend, right? And I walked through, and now the alarm's going off.
I don't know how it feels to be completely alone in a building. I mean, I live alone by myself all the time, and I also live in a haunted house all the time, and I live right down a road where there's a cemetery all the time. So it's just crazy to think that being at the workplace by yourself, the closest thing I could say was when I had my experience at Lowe's. Or, you know, I was babysitting my mom and dad's. I was house sitting for 2 weeks. It's scary. You're isolated by yourself, and then you're sitting there going, oh, nothing bad will happen. And then slowly things just start being isolated like that. Everything starts just creeping up on you all at once. Like during the daytime, it's completely fine. During the nighttime, that's when things really get bad. So, like, you'll see full-on apparitions at my parents' house. You'll hear things start knocking or banging around, and there's no one out there. The dogs are gone. My parents are gone. There's no one else but me house sitting. It's a terrifying feeling, and you don't really think that anything's going to happen to you. And then this is what the reaction is. It's absolutely astounding how this guy's keeping his composure so much. I would be like, okay, I'm on high alert. What the heck's going on? No, thank you.
So I was walking through here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something behind me. And I watched it. I did like a playback before I sent it to him, right? And I don't have insurance, right? But I don't know, I'm just like, I'm gonna have to do something because I don't know. Just like, I feel like I need to go to the doctor, but like I'm constantly just like nauseous, and I don't really know why. Like, I have tried.
Oh no, dude, no. No, I'm sorry. I quit. There's no 2-week notice. No, that is absolutely no. And I just saw the look on my face on the camera over here. I'm like. Doing one of those things. Yeah, I would have, my soul almost left my body for the guy. No one sees this other stuff at night. Is he the only person that's scheduled for these shifts? I gotta know. Someone let me know in the comment section.
Take medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it really does anything.
And there's a whisper.
And then whenever I go and I'm just like laying down and stuff, like, I can't.
As if Dustin wasn't already creeped out from working alone, he captures this. As if Dustin wasn't already creeped out from working alone, he captures this.
No, thank you.
Either someone, or, as many viewers believe, something was caught on camera. Although lacking sufficient lighting, the mysterious figure is just barely visible for us to see that it's right there. Looking closely, it appears to be watching Dustin as he unknowingly gets it on camera. However, this footage gets even more creepy when listening to the audio.
Seem like it really does anything. And then whenever
It almost sounds, and I'm just speculating here. Does it not sound, if you listen to it very closely, doesn't it sound like it's saying "I can see you" or something around those lines? So someone let me know in the comment section down below what else they think about it. I'm sure they're going to explain it real quick. I'm sorry I'm stopping so much. I'm just trying to be very, very thorough on what's going on.
Despite hearing something, it's hard to make out what's being said. Yet, for Dustin, the whispers alone were enough to convince him that something highly unusual was happening that night. If no one else had been inside the restaurant, then just what was this? While no further updates have been given by Dustin, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for this mysterious footage.
Yeah, that's a hard pass for me. No, thank you. If I would have saw that out on the playback, I would have just locked shop up. I don't care. I'm like, dude, explain this. Who is that person? I'm not going to go sweep the frickin' restaurant because you guys tell me to. I don't get paid enough for this. There's no hazard pay. So yeah, the guy has a right to absolutely be terrified. I would be terrified. I'm an Army veteran. That kind of stuff terrifies me to think about. I'm always on high alert at night. And it's just like, nah, I'm good. I feel bad for that guy. I hope he's okay, but that's terrifying just to think about. Hard pass.
This next video was taken at a storage facility where a father owns a storage unit containing obscure vintage items. The facility is well known for being creepy, but it's the contents of this unit that's by far the creepiest. Among all things inside is a toy monkey that the father knows is worth a lot of money. Although initially not wanting to sell the doll, he now hopes that someone would buy it off his hands as soon as possible. Ever since having it, the stuff inside his unit would move on their own. Now, noise complaints would often be made by employees who accuse the man of living in his storage, but after setting up a camera to show that it's the stuff inside being thrown around, he captures this.
Oh, absolutely. That will be a hell no in my book. Oh yeah, no, we're done. we're done with this video. We're done. I have goosebumps all the way up and down my body just how fluid that freaking doll sounded, or not sounded. I'm sorry, how that doll moved. It was just like you're getting a. It was too fluid. You cannot do that with strings. I'm sorry. Unless you're a master freaking, ventriloquist or whatever, which I highly doubt this guy is, but it's just too freaking fluid and organic for a doll. I don't care how much the doll's worth. I would be putting it at the bottom of a freaking river or a freaking lake. No. Nope.
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the toy doll moves on its own. The staff working at the storage facility were just as spooked as the man who owns this unit. He believes that this is the culprit behind the strange noises employees heard. While there has yet to be a prospective buyer for this doll, the man continues to document the monkey on the off chance that something else is caught on camera. But currently, nothing else has happened. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one. Now, this next video was captured on a Ring camera that's placed inside a bedroom where a mother and her daughter sleep together. Like most parents, the mother had bought the camera to keep an eye on her child, who's often left alone in their own room. But according to a comment giving more details on this footage, the camera was bought for another reason. Recently, the mother's daughter has been saying some rather odd things, from mentioning a man who she occasionally sees in her closet, to saying things like, "I'm scared because he's there." The mother felt compelled to watch over her daughter more so than usual. But in the following footage, something happens that's forced her to keep her away from this room. One night, while sleeping in her daughter's bed to keep her company, this happens.
That kid's not acting, dude. I literally have chills. That blood-curdling scream. There's no way that daughter is making it up. There's no way. There's no imaginary friend. There's no, oh, it's make-believe. That kid is seeing something, and it is so scary. She's wide awake, seeing in pitch blackness, and then all of a sudden she's just kind of shielding herself away from whatever's going on. And I'm glad the mom woke up to comfort her daughter like right away. Not go back to sleep. It's okay. You know, it's like, no, she automatically goes, okay, it's time to take action. And that's what I really respect about this woman right here, just from this one video. If she has more, let me know in the comment section down below. Mad respect to the mom. She has her light on. She's ready to, you know, take out who's scaring her daughter. That's exactly what a parent should be doing.
Upon waking up, the mother immediately notices something on the ceiling. It isn't until seconds later, when her daughter lets out a piercing screech, that she realizes she isn't the only one seeing this. Overcome with fear, but not completely paralyzed by it, she quickly attends to her daughter. But even she is trying her best to avoid this apparent horrifying sight by covering her own eyes. Clearly, whatever was above them must have been terrifying. Despite there being a lack of info on this footage, the recording alone does make for a creepy video. Whether or not she had seen the supposed man mentioned earlier remains a mystery, but ghost or not, viewers agree that something truly horrifying was seen that night.
If anyone in the comment section, I know I stopped this video a lot, I'm sorry about that. It's my video, I can do what I want with it, that I'm reacting to. What I'm going to say is that if anyone can give me an update, to let me know if the mom and the daughter got out okay, or if anything, was there an update video, is there anything of improvement, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'd like to at least have a peace of mind knowing that they got the help they needed on there, or they at least moved out of that place. If they can, someone in the whole world that knows these people, please let me know in the comment section down below. That'd be greatly appreciated, and it would actually take a lot of stress off my mind, because no child should live in fear over some deceased sicko, you know, getting his rocks off by frickin' scaring kids.
In the following video, a small child is seen roaming around in their bedroom after waking from a nap.
He's talking to somebody.
It's 7 p.m., and the child typically doesn't wake up around this time. Usually, according to the mother, they're dead asleep until the next morning. But for some reason, they have woken up. Although it may seem like this was just a normal occurrence, something happens later in this footage, reassuring the mother that this incident was definitely strange. Keep in mind that her child can only babble, making it impossible for him to recount his experience. This is what was caught.
He's pointing at something. Wait, what just happened?
It's only been 4 months since the family had settled into this house, and this happens. A voice, which definitely wasn't the child's, is heard on camera. Mind you that he can't speak yet, as his speech is only limited to babbling. Yet strangely, a voice is heard in this room.
Yeah, this kid. Did anyone hear the voice say, "Come play with me"? Am I the only one on this? Can someone let me know if that's what they heard too?
As the mother states, it almost sounds like a little girl speaking to his son. Freaked out, she shares this video in case anyone could explain it. This incident, coupled with the footage of her son's legs being seemingly pulled off the bed, has led viewers to believe that something supernatural had occurred. But like always, I'll let you be the judge. Is this evidence of a ghost caught on camera, or is it something else entirely?
I mean, for instance, like there's a lot of cases. I can't recite one off the top of my head. I'm not going to sit there and say that I know the cases off the top of my head. But there's plenty of cases, if you look through them, where the paranormal activity, there is either a child that passed away in the house previously, or it's something negative disguising itself as something innocent. Now, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure that no little kid that was deceased will ever try hurting another little kid intentionally to try pulling him out of bed. On the other hand, that kid doesn't really seem to be scared of the ghost or the entity or whatever have you. So just body language aside, I'm not an expert, but it just seems like he's kind of more confused about what's going on. He's just like, who said that? Trying to see what's going on. And again, it's weird how kids can see the paranormal better than we can.
This next video was submitted by Monica Cruz, who states that something pretty creepy was caught at work. She and a couple of friends work as security guards at an undisclosed location that, according to her, has been abandoned for quite some time. Her job is to patrol the premises in case anyone tries to break into the property, but after being notified of a person detected on site, she saw this.
No, when we check the cameras for somebody, always looking for somebody. We don't pay attention to this. To the ghost. No. Who's on call?
We need to check the one in the office.
Mira.
And this is the same one that's in our office after everybody leaves because I can
There
freaking hear it.
There it is. Mm-hmm.
That is weird.
Oh my god, I'm getting chills. I quit.
That person's smart.
And it moves fast.
Wow. It does.
I said hi. It waved to the camera. You saw?
Mira. We didn't see all that.
Oh my god.
We didn't get this far.
We didn't get this far because we were so impressed by the first one.
Wait.
Oh, we didn't get this far?
No.
There's more.
This one.
It keeps coming back.
She keeps setting the cameras up. Yeah. You can see the time. Mira, ahí va. Otra vez. Hala. What the fuck?
This is crazy.
Anda buscando a la gente, güey.
A large, shadowy mass is seen moving about in a very strange way. Monica and her coworkers mention that its movement is very fluid-like. It's because of this that they hesitated to check whatever this was. Something about it just didn't seem right. Feeling too afraid, they observed the figure through their CCTV cameras. Now, despite filming an old recording, Monica states that the video still gives her chills. She says that it's the only video she has in which something truly unexplainable was caught on camera. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
I would say those are shadow people. I mean, what else are you going to say that they are? Aliens? Probably not. Those are definitely, coming out of the ground, a sewer grate, something where it is, it is fluid. Like there's no like structure to it. It looks like it just rises out of a puddle or something. It starts climbing this building that's over here in this area, and then it almost gets up to here, and then just phases into the frickin' wall right here. It's very odd. Like, that is an amazing find where we find not one, but maybe two different entities doing the same thing, where the smaller one goes from here and then jumps out to here and then is like, falling down and everything else. Now, I don't know what they are. I'm only speculating. But to see that, what are you going to have them do? Oh, do your job as a security guard against Ghost Guy? Did you hire the Ghostbusters? Did you hire the ghost hunters? No, you hired security guards to deal with real life people, not ghosts. I'd probably say give them a damn huge raise if they're going to do something with the paranormal. I wouldn't even be caught dead doing that stuff. I'm getting lost for words right now. I'm rambling because it's just. Why would you think? Why'd you possibly think that? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, you guys. It's your job as the security guys to go check this out. What are bullets going to do to a ghost? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But yeah, they did the right thing. They didn't go investigate.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. It's mid-afternoon when a small family gathers around the table for a quick meal. During this time, the child's parents decide to record a video capturing this moment on camera. But unbeknownst to them, this seemingly innocent moment would quickly turn creepy. Janice Bouchard, the child's mother who submitted this video, claims that the house in this footage is haunted. It belongs to her mother, and ever since Janice was a kid living here, strange things would happen. The most unsettling thing she's ever witnessed was a drawing etched on her bedroom wall. The drawing was already there when she first moved in. It was an image of what appeared to be a giant bat with a wide open human mouth, brimming with blood. The drawing was disturbing to say the least. But fast forward to this day, and something happens that reminds her of this image. Take a look.
C'est bon?
C'est bon? Ouais.
Doucement. Doucement. Hey, au-dessus de la table, au-dessus de la table.
Ici. Oui, faut-tu le mettre là?
Hey. Au-dessus de la table. Comme ça.
Non.
Hey. Au-dessus de la table, comme ça.
Ouais. C'est le même que tu as mangé. Tête de cochon. Non! Ok. Non. C'est drôle avec son petit nom, hein. Il est vraiment dans le Terrible 2, là, tu sais.
Ah.
Qu'est-ce que tu checkes là? C'est des fantômes, mon amour!
C'est pas une mouche,
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
I'm getting ready for a jump scare.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Là? C'est quoi qu'il y a? Quoi? Quoi? Parle! 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 Non! C'est comme, c'est moi à piste, si, je m'en parler mais ça me tente. Je m'inquiète pas, tu vas parler en tabarouette. Ah ben non, vas-y, Colin, t'en rappelles-tu quand tu parlais
I'm
pas?
still waiting.
Est-ce qu'on était bien, hein?
Replaying this moment, it's apparent that something had caught the child's attention. Whatever it might have been, it doesn't appear on camera. Yet it's for this reason the mother thinks that something very strange had occurred. Initially, she was unfazed by her son's behavior, but after watching this video and remembering the drawing she saw as a kid, she was left beyond spooked. She was left even more so after realizing that he was trying to describe what he was seeing by imitating it. It was the least that he could do, given his lack of speech. The hooing sounds immediately made her think of the wide open mouth on the drawing of the supposed supernatural entity. But whether her son had actually seen this or not remains unknown. Just who or what did her child see in this house?
See, here's the thing, and I will say this about the ladies. If I use a woman like a paranormal conduit, okay, before I go buy a house, okay, and if the woman is getting a bad vibe from it, or a child is having a bad vibe from that, and they're just like, they're scared out of their mind of the house, I'll be like, no thank you, have a great day. Now, we've seen in a whole bunch of paranormal shows, I know they're reenactments, throw me an olive branch here, but every single time, it's just like, I don't know, I don't really know if this is this. If you know that the house is haunted, okay, if the house is haunted, why would you go buy it? I know that if your mom passed away or, like, you know, gave it to you as an inheritance or whatnot, it's a free house. Granted, why don't you bless the house instead? I'm just asking. Why wasn't the house blessed? Why wasn't it just making sure that the whole entire house was blessed and cleansed and all that good stuff, and it's not in the house and it's not on the grounds of the house? You know, just, you know, common sense, and have a priest, you know, monthly do a blessing throughout the house, so that way you could sleep soundly at night. I don't know. And on top of that, who draws a giant bat with a human face, with its mouth open, with its mouth dripping full of blood, and then no one talks about it? No one talks about it. Did the mom ever even ask her mom, saying, hey, why was there a drawing like that in the house? We don't know. It's just terrifying to think about. Are they like, were there people in a cult? That's what I'd be asking. Were there a cult-like people in the house doing, you know, who knows what in the house before we moved in? Questions you got to ask yourself before buying a house.
Now, despite this next video being posted more than 5 years ago, it still holds up as being pretty spooky. The person who uploaded this is known as Max, and while taking a walk through a secluded section of a park, he finds an entryway to a hidden sewer tunnel. Both him and a friend decide to explore this tunnel out of sheer curiosity, but as you'll see, they would later come to regret this decision.
They always do.
Watch.
See it? Oh man, I'm gonna cut it out. This is gonna be annoying. Hold on. Okay, so we got pretty far. Hold on. Yeah, we got pretty far. That's the exit out there. So here's the manhole cover. You can kind of see it. Here's like a ladder, but now we're pretty far. Where is it?
I'm telling you right now, if I heard that demonic clown's laughter, let's replay that one more time for quality assurance.
You can kind of see it. Here's like a ladder, but now we're pretty far. Where is it?
Chef's kiss on absolutely not. It is an absolutely not. No, it's not. What the hell would a demented clown laugh be doing down there, you may ask? Good question. I'm not going to go find out. Especially in tunnels where I have to hunch down and I already have a bad back as is. You think I'm going to go explore tunnels that were not meant for me to be going exploring? No. You keep your bad juju, your bad energy, bad vibes all the way down to the bottom of that pit and stay there. I don't want no part of it.
Did you hear that? Right.
And you can still hear it in the background laughing.
You heard that, right? Yeah.
Upon reaching a dead end, a strange noise is heard out of nowhere. Listening closely, it kinda sounds like someone laughing in the distance. Both friends were so scared that they instinctively fled without fully comprehending what they had heard. It was only after watching this video that they realized what it was, a sinister laugh that echoed in the distance. No one else was around except them, which made this incident extra creepy. Although encountering this in 2017, they still have no clue where this mysterious laughter had come from.
That's why you don't go exploring in these little tight, very confined spaces. If I'm going to go explore somewhere, I want to make sure there's hallways, doorways that I can stand completely straight up in, and I can be completely alert. And when you're in a hunched position like that, and it's just my opinion on this, if anyone else has done exploring like this, if you're in a hunched position, you can't really defend yourself in a better way. You really can't. Unless you have a firearm, then by all means use it. But again, you got to worry about ricocheting frickin' rounds. I wouldn't want to do that, but however, I would make sure I wouldn't miss. Now, with that being said, why is there a creepy dude or person, thing, what have you, that is laughing like that in the background? I like how he says it sounds like a creepy sound. No, my guy, it's not a creepy sound. It's a terrifying sound of a frickin' clown-like laugh. Now, it just may be me, but we really need to stop embracing the stereotype that everything needs to be explored and just leave it as is. I know curiosity is a thing, but there's the saying, curiosity killed the cat. And yeah, while the cat might have 9 lives, you do not. So without further ado, let's get into the number 1 spot here. That's just terrifying to even imagine going through.
This last video comes from an online streamer from South America who, while doing a live stream, caught footage of something that's left viewers totally spooked. It was more than a few years ago when this happened, but even to this day, this clip remains baffling. Now, the clip itself comes from a live stream in which Ari, the online streamer, was getting groceries for the week. Live streaming out in public is something that she occasionally does before ending her streams at home. However, it was inside her house where this occurrence took place. Only a couple hours before ending her live stream, Ari chats with her audience while cutting up some fruit from her grocery haul. While chatting with the viewer, she's told that someone is right behind her. Thinking that perhaps they were trying to scare her, she shrugs it off. But as the stream continues, something happens that scares the living daylights out of her audience.
Dicen, la niña atrás que no hay niñas atrás, dejé de querer asustarme. La niña
I'm
atrás
sorry,
que no
what?
hay niñas atrás, dejé de querer asustarme.
She seems too much like the weeping woman or the woman off The Grudge or the woman off The Ring. Why does this always happen to women when they're alone? Or when it's with guys alone? It always happens when women are on a stream or they're doing something and people watch it. With a dude, I haven't seen nearly as many times as a guy streamer, except for very like extreme circumstances when they see something. No thank you. No thank you. If I would have saw that and they said, hey, someone's behind you, I wouldn't be there. That's just me. So please, if you see this and if I ever go live streaming, please don't say there's something behind me. I'm being serious. I will bounce. I'll take my dog. I will leave all my stuff. I will not come back for it. Being serious. I keep the important stuff.
In the background, someone else is briefly seen. This was strange considering that Ari lives alone, yet it appears that someone else had been there. According to viewers, this supposed person looks like a child. Looking closely, it appears as if a little girl had popped into view before quickly hiding away. Again, Ari had no idea as to who it was that they saw. She had thought they were trying to scare her, but after looking at this clip, it became clear that they weren't playing around with her. Someone or something was in fact right behind her. Not much else is known about this clip or what occurred afterward, but even if no context is given, the clip alone is enough to make viewers unsettled. So then, just who or even what was caught on camera?
Not something of that is on this plane of existence. Let's just say that.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel. That being said, until next time.
Alright, you guys, that's the end of my reaction. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you guys think? Were these just common occurrences? Were these random people at the wrong time, wrong place, breaking into places? I personally think the majority of them were paranormal. There's like in the middle of the night, there's nothing there. However, I will say this. The one where it's the little kid and he hears the little girl's voice, it could be one of those jerks that freaking hack security cam systems and will freaking, make some sort of noise to scare the child. As for the feet being pulled, you can't explain that. If we're going to talk about the two guys that are in the well, that tunnel that goes all the way down there, and they hear the freaking terrifying clown laughing, they were both talking when that happened. And they're like, yeah, we need to get out of here like right now. How are you going to add that? Could they made us, had a recording prior to doing that and hit the play button? Sure, but there would have been audio interference into that. So if we're talking about like actual physical things, yeah, I believe the majority of these were paranormal, without a doubt. That's just my opinion on there. If you guys enjoy my reaction, commentary, feedback, please hit the like, subscribe, and bell notification. I want to hear what other people's thoughts are in the comments section. Let me know what you guys personally believe on there. Because I'm trying to be logical, and I'm also trying to be, open to, yeah, it could be paranormal. So, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. And without further ado, I am Mystic from Mystical Tomes, and welcome to the Mystical Archives of all things paranormal and odd. And without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. That is a hell of a wall. That's a wall. That's